on a series, and we have indeed Jhia and Aljosa, I guess. Team BOBER. It's gonna be Alfredo now with the original Alfredo gamer, the Kazik gamer. Suicide, Kazik with the Soviets, and it's gonna be Alfredo with the British. With Aljosa here in the Kazik side, I'd say. Take your bets, who's gonna win? 63,000 up to the taking. I guess a decent deal to make, voting for Team BOBER. But yeah, that's upon you in the end. If you don't want a point, then you don't want. And yeah, BOBER in. Jhia with the MG42, of course. And with the first shots, it's gonna be a lot of units in the middle. Big push, big win, right? By the way, 3 units concentrated. No fuel, I guess, for the axis. EPs, that's all what matters. Snap Knight doesn't agree. It's investing a lot of channel points here. For no Alfredo now. For serious reason. So as well to hold the fuel for now. But yeah, sword sections are gonna come in. And yes, it's actually not with the best engagement here, possibly. Could have been better, but no. Still takes over the cars, I guess, but actually getting a quite damage from the concentrated Fuchs Grenadiers. Kazik. So far successful with the defense of their fuel, of course. That's not too bad after all.
Machine gun crew ready and waiting. As complete.
Lots of grenadiers. Where's the tier 1? With Jhia. So sections here hiding very sneaky. He is prepared for Aljosa. Knee back. His hands back upon the fuel here. So far it's looking good for the allies, but now there's a 2-to-1 coming in.
Work to construct a new platoon command post is finished.
Turn Jhia take over fuel here though. For the X on the other side, possibly. M42 is very well positioned. It's gonna come around the corner though. Oh, I'm not sure. This is not going in here precisely. Because also in a good spot, of course. It's the ton of damage, especially to the 2-to-1. Yeah, the allies very happy. On the Kazik side, I guess. You're of course free to predict the results. It's gonna run out very soon for this match. Investing some more channel points for Alfredo and Kazik maybe.
Command half-track has been permanently established as a static post.
Yeah, so far doing not too bad. It's the untouched Kazik VP, of course. See, since Westerbeek has the UC, is basically free to roam the middle, I guess. So that's very useful. And of course out as the snare. Snare comes out here. The snare store for Kazik here. Maybe could have finished off here 2-2 with snares being available. But yeah, being very to his misfortune, I guess. Really confident here in advancing. Yeah, indeed. It can be also a lot of damage here
Threatening a capture point.
with the close range machine pistols here. To the 2-1, especially since there's no armor for them. It's the armor upgrade here, but you should rather late with that one here.
Support gun. Ready for action.
Yeah, still needs the conversion. Almost 8 minutes here. Yeah, good cutoff here as well from Aljosa. Well, Kazik bringing in heavy Dushka. It's still able to defend, it seems. Meanwhile, she will finally be back here at the castle side. One. It's not a 2-3. Finally with the upgrade, but there's as well the AC. For the allies, of course.
Cherry infantry firing at us. Cheeky buggers. Upgrade done.
It's in the house. Yes. Consider a Raketten. Oh, I'm gonna go in now here. Be 2-3. Oh, because double ATG is prepared for that. Yeah, 8 already from Kazik. So allies already having lost a lot of yeah, resources here. In terms of VPs as well, especially. Finally, they will get their hands back upon the fuel. AC dies. We were captain here on the max range ground attack. Even upon the max range, just follow behind that one, I guess. Soros. Pretty decent. And also with the A, so that's some heavy investment here to light vehicles from him, of course. It's around 42 to 3. And he is about to die, I'm afraid. So it does. Very unfortunate for him. Was losing here the AA. To Aljosa, I guess. Just from coming back in. At least for having the fuel here for the team, at least for a while, but 2-3 is about to wipe here. Another assault section. Even with the upgrades, so that's very unfortunate for him. Yeah, that's a lot of units being lost here for Alfredo. Down to but one assault section. Yeah, lost one, I guess. This was the crude ones as well, that's the AC. Well, Kazik, I think, with... Okay. It's already a con and engineer. It's quite something. Pushka sets up. Yeah. And in a confident position here, that one model. Not really in the cover here, just in the yellow cover. Yellow shield, green shield. Sort of. At the edge here. It's getting suppressed. I think it seems like Alfredo's gonna play now through the middle. Yeah, to die maybe. Was attempted with the ground attack, but elevation is not too fortunate for that one here, I'm afraid. So basically like, it's not really flat here, but like curved. So, kinda tough to get those shots here across the hill. So it doesn't have any snares here. Perfect. But a lot of manpower. I want to bring in maybe 120 here. Really floating. It's the T-34 actually. But yeah. Been possibly a good choice here beforehand. Maybe could have saved him also some manpower and some better engagements. And we have now assault sections indeed on the open here. Dealing with Aljosa, I guess. We're low here already. Yeah, not really worth it. It's and it's getting quiet. The Axis will actually bring another MG42 here. It's quite a lot of infantry units overall. Yeah, for sure. Already here with the fuel for the P4, but lacking indeed the manpower for it. Double Raketten, yeah. Expensive, of course. Just looking around here, I guess, for the AA. To show. Yes, there are more games. Not directly after, but yeah, it depends. Maybe directly after, but most likely not. If you play like at the weekday or something, then no. A nice play here from Alfredo. Gets himself a Raketten for free. And with the very late crumble here. So Aljosa definitely has a lot more fuel than would be in need here for this P4. Next weekend. It's semi-finals and finals it's supposed to be. Oh. And finals maybe played Saturday or Sunday. Finals gonna be on Sunday. Yeah. Optimal would be Saturday for the semi-finals. Somewhat Sunday for the finals. But if you may wish so, you can play both of the series on Sunday as well. But just make sure to start not too late then. As it may get too late. For some players in the event, let's say. There from now on, every series can be the last. Yeah, some teams prefer to play during the week, so they ask for that, and if so, they can do that for the round of 8. In the meantime, 2 teams already finished their round of 8, so it's just about Finish's team to finish their best of 5 series over there, and Nico and Vodka Company. Yes. They're gonna play versus the winner of the series here. And as you may see, they decided to play today and they were fine with that. Play versus them during the week, so it's all good. Brackets are somewhat already up, but yeah. I mean, we didn't even finish the final series, which is this one, and I will be doing the brackets, I guess, this evening. I mean, so far I already included the round of 8 into the schedule for the Swiss format. Okay. GX is taking over here in fuel yet again. Is he going, I guess, for the 2 to... Might be too late here for him. Seems so. Realizes after all, but yeah. It's actually a good kill. Alfredo, I guess. Lucky pens as well here from Alfredo upon the P4, of course. Check with the T-34, somewhat, I guess, struggling here versus the pack wall. Really narrowed down here to those 3 exits somewhat. The map is somewhat narrow for him. He struggles to find a path here through the MG42. Meantime, there's also the MG42 here in the middle to protect any flanking. And thus here, Ally is very limited in their resources, and yeah, that's pretty bad for them, I'm afraid. Yes, Alfredo's gonna try maybe to make a play again in the castle side to bring in some resources for them, but after all, they also need their hands on yeah, the VP eventually. I don't think there's any more serious than this one today. At least I'm not aware of it. I'm sure when Finisher wants to play with the other team. I'm coming in quite deep here. Struggles here with the penetration. There. It's of course Gravi P4 with the armor. Well, not really. With the best pen, of course. It's the kill. And P4's gonna live. Taking in at Cromwell here. Efficiency repairs are out. Cash it back on the fuel, but with the Broomba. See, double heavy Dushka. Yeah, kind of need something against the Broomba here. Only one this is ready though. Dushka's gonna fall as well. He's about to lose his pack 40s, but easily we take them. In turn, Kazik won't be able to easily rebuild this. There's ground attack here as well from him. And yeah, and he's coming up. And thus, pack 40's back in his hands here. And won this, but it was at least too heavy Doshkas. Actually, it's not even a this, it's just the 45mm, and there we have the surrender, I guess, from the allies. Alfredo no, with the loss. This is gonna be a small break here as well. Alfredo doesn't want to play again. But yeah. The best sets for Kazik, I guess. And a lot of units being lost here from the allies, I guess. Overall. And yes. A lot of units on a retreat, I'm afraid. Seems like it, but... So it's more about the KD, as you can see. Not very optimal for Kazik here. With the 47 kills versus the... or 47 losses here for Jhia and 122 kills. Pretty decent. Very nice KD here versus Kazik. Was even some more units, but also got maybe some more kills here upon Aljosa possibly, I guess. In turn also Alfredo with the negative KD. But yeah, not that straight away negative as Kazik, of course. Army value wise, Kazik falling quite early here behind. I think he also did he make any light vehicle? I don't think so. Yeah, they were losing the AC, I guess. Definitely hurt him, and also those assault sections early on somewhat can keep up until losing the crumble here. And yeah, points held wise also. Kazik kinda struggling, Jhia quite early on here with a lot of map control, and allies somewhat falling behind here also with the resources. Quite unfortunate. I think no unit lost here for Jhia. Ah yes, the Raketten. 2-1 it was for Aljosa, but yeah. A lot of units being lost here for the allies. Assault sections, 3 of the 6-pounder, 2 of the Vickers, Crumble, AC, right. But 3-4 died. 2 const, 2 engineers. I guess the crew then finally destroyed as well. There's just the baby AT gun. We're having to deal with the mighty Brumba. Not really the best option, I guess. Maybe would have bought here instead the Zis gun. Actually not playing the penals with the back here for it. Maybe better unit to go for, and just waiting somewhat for it. With bleeding so hard. But yeah. It's gonna pay out, I guess, eventually in the late game to have it. Game 2, BOBER with the lead, and it's gonna be Alfredo and the MGamer on Eindhoven as the axis from the southern spawn. We'll have the Alfredo in the castle, I guess. The OKW versus Aljosa as the British, and then contrary it's gonna be Jhia on the open with the Soviets facing off against the might be the MGamer, I guess. And this is the team. No Alfredo, no. And yeah, of course it's gotta be the BOBER, obviously with the BOBER clan tag, but only for Aljosa. Let's say. 42's out. No choice already. Is the AVRE for Aljosa here.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
X in the castle very fast. Yeah. Good for MGamer here with the Austria. Nice suppression with the MG. They're gonna be the UC. No, it's only gonna be sections.
Ready for duty.
Yeah, 1 kill for the Kübel here. So not too shabby overall.
Here, ready for action. Supply half-track is in action. Standing by for setting of command post.
Suppression for Vadcon. It seems. Oh, that's an aggressive mine. But he's around here. You're realizing kind of too late, I guess. Now it's gonna win that engagement here with the Pioneer. The MPs, yeah. Be quite low. There's in another kill. And some nice sandbags here for him. Being wide off, but he's definitely
Unit ready.
very invested. Pioneer here. With Grants coming in for the cutoff. Decent plays here from MGamer with the MG42, let's say. And Aljosa is gonna make a flank here, I guess. Could cost him
On the line.
Pioneer, I think. Dangerous play. Dangerous gaming. MGamer. There's the 2-1 from Alfredo. Coming 48. Finds Aljosa. And his Pioneers. MG's on the run. Oh, some decent bursts here from the flamethrower. And good. Alfredo with some sandbags. And the return. Yes, final baits to take. Nobody believing into BOBER. It's bad. Not even 10 points. To earn 30,000, huh? Quite something. On Twitch. It's a lot of redeems. I guess there's not the interest for it. Oh, MG42 dies, I guess. That could be the pro. Could be the MG for the allies here. Yes. 10 points is gonna be investment to win over 30,000 here. Yes, a reasonable investment in terms of the risk here. What can possibly go wrong with that, I guess? Rather nothing. And yeah, MGamer guarding here the MG42, of course. I'd have to take it now with the Grand, I guess. Yes, he does. I guess that's at least a vibe here for GX's. Forcing Myo here upon
Fresh Grenadier squad.
giving up his Grenadier for it. Smells like comeback
We have a new scout car.
for him. Really, very decent vibe here. Oh, getting off the snare, but 2 models fall for that. There's no engineer around. Oh, there is. Aljosa is around with a Royal Engineer here with the flamethrower in the middle. And Pioneer bot. Test the hill again. to come around OG axis. Definitely a good engagement for him. And AC comes in. But there's the Gren body protection here for the MGamer. Position himself here quite well upon the map.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
And we have a ship back in the castle. Since it's been Alfredo here heavily investing around the center of the map, so of course the castle side is left over for the taking. And also to even the resources, X is really with the advantage here so far. Having majorly the control over those 2 points here in the middle definitely impacts the distribution of the resources. And we have Alfredo with the 2 to 3. Is it also behind Aljosa and his precious retreat pathing? He's calling off the attack here. Getting us ready as well to begin harassing here the hill. But we have Jaxus now with the response for that one. He's ready for him. He is called upon. Definitely a decent unit for defending your resource points here. Or just maybe lacks this gun, I guess, or guards here would be a fine addition. To have another mobile unit being ready to fend off here the 2 to 2. Oh. Grave danger. For the 2 to 1. Smoke, but snare in return as well. Gets the 2 to 3 here. A little bit fortunate for Aljosa here. Back with the miss, of course. We've died and killed actually AEC. Time GX is very decent play here. Realized that MGamer is indeed very invested into his side very deeply here. So of course the middle must be left open. He's also making some plays around the castle, taking away here Alfredo back to the side of the map. But, this is gonna be the tag for Alfredo. Not too far anymore even from the P4, on the contrary. GX is may tag very soon after here, but bringing in this gun here first. So also kind of here is a question upon a trade like with bringing either maybe the Ziz or doing the tech here for the 7-man cons. Thanks for the follow. Army bet, welcome, but you might also just want to have the combat power with the 7 conscripts by now instead of the Ziz possibly. Some better engagement. Just maybe playing a little bit more defensive using the green cover and the AA. Defending the 2 to 2. It's also the Maxim. Maxim also with some decent damage to the 2 to 2. Especially being well protected somewhere in cover. And you just might want to merge it with the other cons. Aljosa at least getting the VP in here in the castle for the team. Of course the ally is somewhat behind overall. with the VP count. It's fortunate for them, but as this tournament has proven multiple times, you may just lose still a pawn here. Even with yourself having only very few EPs left, the thing is always possible. So you need to make the play. Maybe then by the advantage finish off the opponents. I guess Roketten here with the very best attempt, trying to defend those sections here. Match themselves here model. But yeah, not very successful at that. People hiding between the house and MGamer coming in again. Watch the axis. Grenade upon the Maxim, though not be successful with the suppression here. Turn engineer is gonna fall though. Oh, another worth a grenade here, I think, from Jhia. Now I guess also with the snares here. And there's indeed the merge for dealing with the 2-2 and the mighty MG42. Little misplay here from MGamer. And it's the command AC, I guess. Gets 2 hits. But it's quite the gamble here from him. Losing that one would be quite the loss here. Very expensive investment. But yeah, Pack 40 being lost here for MGamer. Who's coming in, I guess, to die. Sure. Yeah, Pack 40 is gonna be handy. Very handy for G-axis. And there goes the Pack 40. Yes. Or panicked. Would have used the Panzer Tactician here. Maybe didn't have the ammo. Not sure.
We are losing a sector. Manufacturing capability has been increased.
BOBER from Alfredo. Yeah. MG with a very long reload. But the triple section is probably gonna finish it off here, but actually Aljosa here a little bit was following up straight away, so sort of the Ober getting away, but really here trying to using that advantage. We've gotten it with following up the unit possibly. Yeah, Nico very interested into the outcome of this matchup. Gonna define his very next opponent here for the round of 8. 9 teams still in till this series is gonna finish. It's gonna be just the very 8 to make it into the bracket. Yeah, that's what we're casting right now, Nico, your opponents. You may choose yourself one after maybe even this game here finishes. yeah, playing now. So you might find yourself here some useful information against them. With their habits, playing the game. I guess one is Alfredo just walking around with the double Raketten deeply at his teammate side. Yeah, it's the very early Panther. Oh, I'm afraid there's nothing to kill here for Aljosa. Doesn't even have the tech yet, but definitely a lot of fuel in the pocket here for him.
The capture point is being overrun.
It's on the run. And even fall here to the sections. It's a suppression. The 6-pounder is ready. Is it gonna be? Sure, it's quite dangerous to dive the AC here with the double 6-pounder. You might just lose yourself a Panther. The Axis might want to bring the Ice 2 here. Or just some 85s, not sure. I think he's a little bit behind here for the Ice 2. But yeah. 6-pounder and this combination. Killing off the 2-2 here. For Meow, that's quite a loss for him. Definitely a nice vehicle here in terms of side utility. I guess the plan is made for him. It's probably gonna be a Comet or the AVRE, and that's still a long way to go for him. It's kind of about 160 fuel off the AVRE or the Comet. Probably not necessary right now. So we may spend the manpower here for the 6-pounder. I think it's reasonable. Oh, AA. Wow. Jhia not paying the attention. Probably too busy here. Watching what's actually happening in the middle. Alfredo on the big push. Big push, big win. Really getting in a dangerous spot for G-Axis. Making himself somewhat behind his positionings. Not paying attention to the AA. Losing it. Hero, if you're believing into the AVRE. Alright. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it will work. It's always hard to make anything work if you're so far behind with fuel. Kind of doesn't matter what it is, I guess. Maybe Comet brings more stability, but you might just face yourself a Panther or 2 Panthers or a Panther and a Katie. And Comet is gonna struggle as well. Oh yeah, there's the Tiger. Yes. But even get more lucky with the AVRE. Maybe the only hope is you get the threat shot out, the 6-pounder's positioned well, and then the AVRE to push in to finish off the Tiger. Something like that. That's the play you have to pull off here. Probably in this match. Threat, then shock, and 6-pounders to finish it off. It'd be very tough with the Comet here. Alternative maybe is a Firefly, but then you might really struggle here with the heavy infantry. I guess it's one less unit for dealing with. But you might just rebuild it with another Ober, I guess. Maybe even the Sturmtiger is the plan. You could see that actually happen. Maybe we're gonna see the Sturmtiger with the AV here. And indeed, it's the IS-2 for GXs. Interesting. Patents coming in for that. I guess they don't have any purpose versus GXs. I got quite low. And down goes another Pack 40. About to lose it, I guess. Interesting choice. Any IS-2 believers in the chat? Good decision, bad decision, best decision, worst decision. Yes, pick yourself one. Good decision. Okay. Yes, we'll see if they may win with the IS-2, and there is now already also the AVRE. Yes. Oh, might just kill Grand. No. I guess allies somewhat with the fuel. Oh, gets the section here. Tough loss for Yosha, I'd say. And it's gonna be the mortar flame support. BOBER. No, gonna die. But their Captain does. Tiger really struggling here with the 80 wall. Oh, nice. Good heat shells. You see those around the corner here as well. Get off, another shot here. Oh! It's a tread shot. Gets the double tread. Oh my god. AVRE is gonna connect quite perfectly. Panther's still alive though. Almost could have worked out here for Yosha. Alright, I guess we have quite a discussion about AVRE, IS-2, yes or no. I guess we can also discuss the Tiger. Tiger with IS-2. The classic faction here of the release game. Epic duel. Soviet and the Axis heavy armor from the Eastern Front. Kings of the battlefield. In their showdown. MGamer might bring a Panther here, I guess, as an addition to his army comp. Well, we'll also bring, I guess, Katie here as a fine addition. Heat Katie definitely be choice here of the game somewhat. Definitely with a lot of damage to deal against the IS-2, so we might have just the battle of the heavy tanks. Comets, AVRE, IS-2, Katie, Panther and the Tiger. It's about everything. For the, I guess, possible factions here into the game.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
Oh, gets the Grand here from Jhia. That's one. We are just sitting too confident in the middle. Pack 40 and this. Definitely doing some great work here upon the MGamer. Who's bringing not a Panther, but it's gonna be the Werfer for the Axis here. Interesting. I guess IS-2 is gonna like that decision making. It's gonna be the Tiger for him to deal with. He shells are out. Gets the miss though. Get very low here on the ammunition. It costly here. 44 ammunition for nothing. Not even managed to pen the AVRE with it. But the Tiger's back into service. Oh, AVE, no. Very cautious here, Aljosa. Disengagements. And I guess might just bring in a Firefly very soon here. Buffer with the garage. Finds nothing though. And I guess Alfredo's just saving for the KT here. Tiger will be pushing again. Oh. This is yet again another low unit here. Is it the Pioneer, right? It's Pioneer for your game. Reef is coming in. It's a captain in the MG42. Oh. Doesn't want to get in the shot here, gets too scared. Run here in danger to the ice too. Oh, juicy shot here. BOBER. It's another Volksgrenadier. For the Alfredo gamer, I'm afraid. Been good for the allies here to come back into it. So also with another pen against the Tiger. 6 pounders prepared for the Panther in the middle. I guess we have the KT, the next cat's out. King Tiger Cat. Tiger, the King Tiger. And the Panther. Selection. And the to die here to the Pintle MG. And the Top Gunner. Elephant, yeah, I guess Elephant would be a great choice here after all. Aljosa now yet again with the contest in the castle. After quite a while into this game. Actually just a regular smoke. Really ready to fire. I think Alfredo's not realizing that it's not the smoke repair, but there goes the KT, yeah? Nice KT. Good one. Just click into enemy and die. That's how you do it. I guess that was a very fast throw for KT. Just only took one engagement. Yeah, Firefly's gonna live. Some people don't like to win. It's the caddy, at least. But 6 pounder turned around here. Missing though the shots, I'm afraid. Ooh, very low AVE. Panther's still in. Everything is missing. Very strange decision making here from Alfredo. I guess allies are gonna live majorly. So almost finishing off here the Panther. Yeah. They're not sure about what to do. Is it the AVRE? Is it the Firefly with the one shot? Or was it the two shot AC? I guess the plan was to get just every tank to one shot so they may live. Possibly. I guess that's the content we're looking for.
Pioneers ready for assignment. We need the flag! You need Panther support.
We need here not a pioneer coming. Let's rebuild the AA. I guess not really a necessary choice in terms of planes. Maybe for the reconnaissance overflight, but definitely good in terms of actually defending the VP here. And in return, Asia will be coming again for the VP. Oh, nice dodge here from Alfredo. Good play. My guy with 17 kills. S2 with 20, so I guess no, it's going for the IS2 here. We brought another Ober into the game. I guess it's gonna be another KT eventually. This needs about, I don't know, 5 more minutes for it, I guess. Definitely lacks a lot of manpower here. And Aljosha is basically paired here again after all. It's the Tiger. Everything is ready. Let's get into the next round of heavy tank clashes. It's Tiger versus IS2 round 2, I guess. Oh, whatever. It's been maybe many rounds actually. Threat shot. Oh, Aviary is really low here. That's the kill. Decent comeback here yet again now for the Axis. Nice coordination. Axis armor. Was a pretty decent shot here from the Burfer by MGamer. And definitely a nice one. Also quite handy. And we have Aljosha now just with the Cromwell. I'm not sure about that decision. Maybe he built the Cromwell for contesting the caster side VP. Definitely now it's gonna cost him a lot of fuel here in terms of rebuilding the AVRE or bringing in the combat, I'd say. Oh, Panther in grave danger. S2, I think that was an overrange ground attack here. Doesn't get off the last shot. Tiger and Panther take a while for them to repair. We are not really realizing that there is also the mechanized here from Alfredo here for the support. In the meantime, there goes the Cromwell. Commander vehicle still alive, but need not as AVRE and the Cromwell. Just shot from the Tiger. It's another bounce here from IS2, of course. Just snacks himself. Eric Canton here, losing 6-pounder here. And yeah, Alfredo's gonna rebuild that Ober. Could have gotten the KT very soon. Now it's gonna take a while here for the manpower to come in with making the Ober. Kind of 500 manpower here. That's gonna take him at least like 3 minutes. With not having any reinforcements. I guess it seems it's gonna be the KT again that's gonna delay it. Quite something. Quite somewhat. He is still alive for you. Yes, it is in Aljosha's dreams. The ABRE is still alive. Cruising around the battlefield. Nuking every unit in the game. When Alfredo's, it's the fever dream. Rewiping every unit and the KT falling to it. £17. Interesting. Interesting barrage from Jhia. It's a creeping. Almost finished off the pioneers here from Jhia. It's quite fortunate for him. And I guess trying to finish off the Vicars. Died, I guess, to the league. And yeah, Alfredo here definitely with the fuel for KT, but rebuilding that Ober here cost him just the manpower for it. It's gonna be a while without the Tiger, without the KT for him. He could have actually created a lot more value here in the middle against just the Level 1 Firefly and the Raketen. Oh, yeah, with the dive. Gets the caddy. Panther hits that too. Fireflies around though. Grenadier dying here to the Maxim. Might just realize here on the retreat. Yes. Oh, nice too. Very fortunately penning every shot upon the Panther. Gets it. With the ground attack through the smoke. Still, it's a trade, I guess, with the caddy here for him. You know, just collapsing. Yeah, he could have been a fine addition here to stabilize the front line. But yeah, in return, it's the massive bleed. Alfredo and Another Ober has been lost regardless. But who knows, maybe it would have been just a very short-living KT yet again for him. We'll get also the Panther from Alfredo. And next Ober about to die here. Almost. And yeah, they're very low here in his population. Huge gap here to Aljosha. Doesn't have much lost here. Left here after all. Lost too much, yeah. Could bring in though here the KT. Now with all the units being lost, definitely has some increased resource income. So that's handy. So there's not gonna be the static bleed for him. Here it is. KT round 2. Definitely could have been a bit earlier. Gren being wiped as well. Just finishing off the own unit here. It's to bed free. About to finish almost. Another Panther here. Tigers are also bed free. It's a decent reload here. Meanwhile, it's gonna be the trench from Aljosa here on the castle side VP. And yeah, AVRE, AC, everything is ready. Finish off the next KT. So, dodging here in time. Pioneer with the retreat. Ober coming in for the castle. Yeah, X definitely gotta stop the VP drain here. Finish off the house. Basically got the mechanized here for the repairs. At free 6-pounder, quite juicy. And yeah, X is struggling here. Prefer not really finding any target. It is back into service. Not really repaired, but it is. Oh, MG probably gonna stop the snare. After I will come around the other corner now to finish off the KT, I guess. It's vet free. Bounces off the KT here. KT with the miss and the return. It's the Kübel. Goes the MG42 with a blast caddy barrage. He's ready, prepared to fire.
We're losing a capture point.
Snare, but gets scared. It actually has even the resources for a Panther, but instead it's gonna be a 45-minute Fox Grenadier. At least he got the ammo for the SCGs, so that's something. But he might just use it again for the heat shells though. Oh, he's upgrading them, okay. Oh, Pioneer about to die. Tulip's called in. And the grave danger here. 80. Probably dead now. No. Attack. Doesn't make it through the house. I guess back in, but no, we also have the Zoo 85 here. Some more repairs here by the Pioneer. If they get the D crew. Unfortunately, is that fine unit to be lost again? Just built the very moment before here. Also, repair crew gets finished off. And mechanized to delay furthermore the KT and brought back into the service. Yeah, Miro, I guess should bring another vehicle. Maybe a JP4 would help here with the Firefly. We're just aiming a 40 grand. It's coming up. So it could be the last. It's gonna be. Is it the last with 3 grand? No. One remains. There goes the Panther. Romeo. It's a 6-pounder crew. 80 bounces off all the shots again. Where's the shock damage? It sets up. Oh, could actually even get the kill here on the Firefly with the Shrek, maybe. Too slow. And really following up for the kill. Yeah, Katie will be out of service for a while yet again. And yeah, Alfredo's still lacking the resources for building a tank. Could now bring a JP4, but I guess he wants another Panther or something. Six pounders die. And almost finished off. It's being freshly built here. By the Axis, of course. It will be soon back in service. New Panther from MGamer. Well, I guess KT will be finished. The repairs just coming in again. Some engagements. And now she is tried to snare here. Who gets the wipe? Pretty last shot here from the KT. Let's say what is. So it's only the KT to fight here the rest, and let's concentrate around the corner here. Gonna get the snare off. Now the Fireflies, I guess, will turn around the corner here. Finish off the KT once more. I guess that's a dead KT by now. Doesn't have the tulips though. But it's just one more shot. No, gets another bounce. Oh, what's insane. Very lucky here, Alfredo. So I feel not really interested in finishing the AVRE, though. I guess AVRE might just finish off here. The KT, who actually finds the mine now. Actually, KT could kill it now with another shot. Bounces off as well. What a tale to tell. Okay, here he dies. Such a weird game. We have the caddy. This caddy could kill Katie. There goes another unit. Oh, it's the Storm Pioneer. It's coming in now. Well, I guess it's content creators, my guys. Very best of them. They just wanna add the Panther now, Mr. Alfredo. Panther, JP4, maybe a P4. Bunch of options here, and it's gonna be the Panther, okay. Yes. Yeah, you know, people wanna keep the content, right? Must be. Must be the content. Game also is content, wants also to deliver content, you know. So every final killing shot on the KT just bounces. That's how content is delivered. Oh. Oh, Firefly dies with 3. That's actually a tough loss here for Aljosa. That 3 Firefly with the bonus damage. Very decent unit with high veterancy. Oh, you know, going in deep. Finish off here the Zoo 85 with the double Panther. No, gets too scared. KT bounces off the precious Sherman, the IS-2, of course. Oh, seems MGamer's going all in now. Gets the Pack 40, takes in the smoke. Panther's gonna come around the IS-2. Is it the comeback of the comeback? Tiger's also going all in. Just needs to get another connect with the Panther here. Is it gonna pan? Panther's gonna die. Tiger with the precious Blitzkrieg. IS-2's gonna get cornered in the map here. KT with the heroic push for the middle. Gets the IS-2. But there's the Comet now. And 2 cons following up for the snaring, I guess. One's got a Hurrah though. Fresh Panther also coming in from Alfredo. We're just gonna look for the caddy here. Caddy's very close. Doesn't find the caddy, takes though the AAC. AA is also behind, but getting scared again. It's gonna about to fall back into the Pack 40, which is setting up the target weak point. And I guess not gonna shoot at all. Is glitched. What a dramatic dramatic outcome. And then we have the next dive from MGamer. Game taking dramatic turns here. It's the comeback of the comeback of the comebacks, I guess. Right? The comebacks of the comebacks from the comebacks. 285, really weird. Or could actually dive it with the Panther and it would die. Even it's just alone there. Comet is getting repaired. But yeah. Luckily the caddy survived all the engagements. X is in a really comfy position now. Maybe we will have another comeback. Who knows? Maybe Alfredo, maybe Aljosa will bring another AVRE and Alfredo's just gonna drive into it and parking it in front of it. With all the allied AT behind. Who knows? It's possible. At least Jhia has double SU-85 now. Panther gets snared. Oh no. That's a dead Panther. Probably. Big 40's lining up. Just needs the target weak point here. Gets it upon the Tiger. Panther's diving in again. Caddy's exposed. Are the Panthers gonna live? Caddy's about to die. No, Caddy's gonna live. Panther doesn't get out another shot here. Panther thrown for nothing, I guess. Oh, Tiger quite low. So there is Two Raketens also around here. That could have been almost a deadly turnaround yet again. For the Axis, just throwing a Panther for nothing. Tiger always quite in a dangerous spot here. Sitting there for like a few more seconds. Probably also dying here. For the Allies. No, not really with the resources to rebuild anything. Yeah. Allies definitely with the VP domination here. Alfredo may bring another unit in here for the castle VP. Might wanna use the incendiary. Maxim's still alive, gets his suppression off. Alfredo's in the middle. It flares in, it's gonna be just for the Raketen here. It is out of the zone. X is getting very low here on VPs. Gotta bring in another one. But it's gonna be instead the triple VP cap here, I'm afraid, for the Allies. Would finish off the Axis here in no time. Maybe not having the army comp, but they have the VPs. They're actually trying to invest here everything to grab it. Now Alfredo will bring another Panther in here. GX is gonna block the cap yet again. Caddy's coming in for the VP as well. Builder somewhat needs the decap. Has to fall back. Axis in 3-4. The VPs. They need a decap now or it's gonna be over for them. Allies victory incoming. I guess it's gonna be the Raketen in the middle, but Jax is prepared. He's just gonna send in all he got to finish him off. Yes, all the armor's about to die for the Allies, but they have the VP control. They're not gonna get then any VP in time, I'm afraid. Axis with the armies, but not with the control. About to lose the game here. Panther's not gonna be able to cap the point. And I guess it's game. GG's. To the Team BOBER here taking in the dramatic win after all with like nothing left here but the map control. Finishing off the Axis with all their heavy tanks and mighty. But not with the units to win the game. Lots of kills here. Alfredo and Meow and the over stats, I guess. Lots of damage for the Allies, yeah. Decent KD as well here for Alfredo, of course. And for Meow. But matters is the result, and the result is the loss for the Axis. Being first, very ahead of the game, with the VPs and everything. And then losing some units here, Katie gone, etc. Alfredo losing all his stuff. Making it back then into the game, Alfredo losing all his units, Jhia losing most of his units, but able to rebuild. And tossing in all they got to cash in the game, and yeah, points held wise, it's also quite of the roller coaster here. The Allies Definitely a little bit behind here with the map control and the resources. And somewhat though, making it back into the game, use it all again. And then in the final moments to be there with the VP control and taking the win. I guess little detail here also changing the outcome of the hill. You know, with the misplay with the Pioneer, instead of making the way around here, around the Maxim direction, he just walks into the MG. Could have finished off probably the Maxim, maybe with the decap. It could have been the timing for the access to retake the VPs, but in the end, that little detail here also changing the outcome. And indeed, Alfredo here not paying the attention, not staying in the VP zone, but outside. Could have possibly also decapped the point, but missing out the chance here. So in the end, Allies cashing in quite easily the game here with the access here, with some minor little details making the difference in the infantry play after all. And yeah, for the units, 56 kills for the KT. It is 57 for the Tiger, 15 for the Werfer, and probably also Alfredo here didn't have the choice but to risk his Pioneer here for the decap, because the GG, the Jover, was coming in for him in the middle, so he gotta somewhat try to dance around the VP. Either he gets it or not, but he can't leave the VP area. He does, and return also. But getting the decap and the huge VP bleed here for them, gifting it again. And those three little action, I would say, somewhat also freely the win here to the team BOBER, I guess. And we have probably one section from the very beginning here for Aljosa, and yeah. Oh, but actually also very one con here from the beginning for Jhia, I guess. Alright, so we have the TUR win for the BOBERs. Making it into the top 8.